All right, beautiful. Thank you for joining me for a 75-minute yoga class. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 into yoga, 26 postures, and 2 breathing exercises. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, remember that you can modify a posture, you can do something else, or you can skip it entirely. Yoga can be challenging at times, and that's okay, but we're never going to a point of pain. Remember that throughout class, you are your greatest teacher, and this is simply an opportunity to move your body and listen to your body. Come towards the top of your mat for 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, a sun salutes. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. Bring your hands together at heart center. And begin. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale through your nose, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, shoulder width distance, and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. You're welcome to go from here into a down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, lean forward, hug your elbows in, and imagine you're pulling yourself down to the floor. Inhale, come up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, and look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you, come onto your knees and take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips down as you reach your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold, relax your head. Inhale, arms with your ears, hands together, root to rise, lift up, salute the sun. Exhale, hands down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, arms with ears, fold. Inhale, neck long, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale into your up dog or cobra. Exhale into your down dog or child's pose. Either way, make your arms long, spread your fingers wide, and especially if you're in down dog, try to root down through your knuckles and thumbs so that you're not putting all of your body weight on your wrists. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest, come up, arms with ears, lift up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, connect to your breath. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, your up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. If you're doing child's pose, sink your hips down towards your heels. If you're doing down dog, try to press your heels into the floor. If your heels don't naturally touch the floor, you can take a wider stance. And if you have tight hamstrings, you can micro bend your knees to take weight away from the backs of the legs. Otherwise, press your thighs back, heels down, hips up. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, that's our little warm up. We will now hop into 26 into yoga. Come to the middle of your mat space with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, and glue your knuckles underneath your chin for 2 sets of pranayama, standing deep breathing. Rock the weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate. Meditate and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Use your chin to push your knuckles down. Palms face the floor, forearms frame the face. Exhale, head up. Use your knuckles to push your head back. Make a tight fist. Squeeze your palms, wrists, forearms, and elbows together. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up as you exhale. Open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Push your arms together. Inhale, keep the weight in your heels. Contract your quadricep muscles, squeeze your gluteal muscles, lock your legs. Exhale, head up, weight stays in the heels, hips a little forward, hip muscles contracting, squeeze inner thighs together. Inhale, head down as you inhale, suck your stomach in, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Exhale, head up, even as you exhale, core stays tight, lower body still like a statue, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, so just the neck and arms move. Keep the shoulders soft, neck long, look straight ahead. Exhale, head up, just your head drops back, no backward bending. Look way, way, way back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Let's make this the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Bring all of your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs and glutes, stomach in. Grow taller out of the base of your spine and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full lungs. Exhale, head up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows touch, 1. Inhale, head down. Use the full 6 seconds to inhale. Take in more and more and more air. Exhale, excuse me, head up. Use the full 6 seconds to exhale. Elbows touch when your lungs are empty, not before or after. Inhale, head down. So make this the strongest breath so far, breathing into the top, middle, and all the way bottom of the lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out like any other part of the body. Inhale, I'll do a few with you. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale. Elbows touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, strongest one so far. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in 1 more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. We'll continue Artamatsundrasana with Padastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together. Inhale your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Nice tight white knuckle grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, stretch up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, suck your stomach in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the right. Good. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember, it's the first posture of the day on a chilly winter evening. There's nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to prove, right? All you have to do is breathe through your nose. Worry less about depth depth and more about form. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, head and arms back, biceps with ears. Push your left hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back, stomach in, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe slow and steady in and out through your nose. If at any point in class you find that you cannot breathe, you're holding your breath, or you have to breathe through your mouth, that might be a sign that you've gone a little too far. We want to flood our body with oxygen throughout class so that we don't have lactic acid buildup later, right? We want to rinse everything out. Drop the shoulders, lift the chin, keep the chest lifted, pull the abdomen in, weight in your heels, quads contracted, glutes tight. Right hip a little forward, left shoulder a little forward, come down, push and push and push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the sequence, take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine backward bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, upper back. This is an example of a posture where you might not be able to do deep belly breaths through the nose. You can still take little sips of air. Keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs, inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward, chest up. Bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up. Exhale, stomach in, fold. Go down with a flat back, straight spine, hands to floor. Relax your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padastasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath, step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with a smiling, happy face. It's kind of poetic. Roll forward like a wheel, lift your hips up, push your knees back, breathe. Change, chin away from your chest, arms with ears, lift up with a flat back, straight spine. Good, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, squeeze your glutes and your quads tight, hips forward, abdominal wall contracted, upper body back, inhale, stretch up, exhale, slowly bend to the right, press your hips to the left. So if any point in class your practice starts to run away from you, or you find that your mind is really wandering, just return to your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and suddenly things become a little bit more manageable. You can also use your breath to get deeper into postures. So on the inhale, we decompress the spine, and on the exhale, we move the spine in whatever direction we want it to go. Let's try it here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Imagine you could lean against a wall behind you. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly drop to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe through your nose. Use your left hand to pull your right hand to the top left corner of the room. Push your heels into the floor, push your hips further to the right. Right hip a little forward, two hips in line. Left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, second heart opener. Take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back. Don't lose the grip, keep squeezing your palms together, wrists straight, eyes open, and take your arms back with your ears. If in the second set you can see the wall behind you, start to tilt your index fingers down towards the floor, like one day you're gonna touch the floor behind you. Keep the weight in your heels, push stomach, thighs, hips forward, keep your chest lifted and bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up. Exhale, stomach in, fold. Hands to floor, drop your head. Go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set, what's still a little tight or tender. Second set, Padastasana, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs, your Achilles or your heels from behind. Wrap your elbows back behind you. Try to touch your elbows together behind you. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your big toes and lift your hips up. Think about sliding stomach down thighs,
Chest down, knees, nose down the shins. One day the top of the head touches the top of the toes. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees.
Change, coming up with a flat back, knees can bend as you lift, very nice, arms down, and you let that one go. Awkward, Ookatasana, step your right foot to the right, about 6 inches, hip width distance, not too big of a step, insides of your feet, perfectly parallel like 11s. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, look at your hands, make sure all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down, halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in and lean your upper body back. Lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Come on up, keep your arms there. Press your hips forward, spread your toes wide, come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up at the top, bend your knees, sit down and lean back. Notice if your knees are going in or out, keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Sit down 1 more inch. Change, come on up, last part. Squeeze your knees and inner thighs together. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body, stop whenever you want or sit all the way down. Squeeze your knees together and forward. Thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight from the side, looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, squeeze your inner thighs together. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down, take a breath. Go again, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, insides of your feet parallel. Arms up, parallel to the floor, triceps tight. Reach your arms forward, stomach in, bend your knees, sit back and down. Looking forward, make sure the fingers are still together, weight in the heels, neck long, stomach in. Lift your upper body off of your lower body, lift your chin up, chest up. Change, come on up, keep your arms there. Press your hips forward, concentrate, meditate, levitate, lift your heels, stretch up and sit down. In the second set, can you lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher, core tight, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below chair level. Change, come on up. Last part, still breathing. Squeeze knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. The slower you do, the better you do. Stop when there's still a gap between hips and heels. Stretch the crown of your head up, drop your shoulders down, relax your face, and change. Slowly come up, knees together, lean back. Nice, heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Swing right arm under left arm, right elbow under left elbow. Cross first at your elbows, again if you can at your wrists, palms together, thumbs towards your nose, pinkies away from your face. You can also interlace fingers, grab a thumb, or grab your shoulders and give yourself a big bear hug. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down, hips into a chair, stay down there, lean back and bring your right leg over your left leg, right leg over left leg, I'm already falling out. Cross your legs to each other, twist like ropes, and eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit down, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms up, left side, left arm, under right arm, left under right, palms together, thumbs towards your face. Notice if your hands are to the right of your face. Bring your hands to center, right shoulder down, even out the shoulders. Bend your knees, sit back and down, just like chair pose, hips into a chair, stay down there, lean back and bring your left leg over your right leg. Cross twist, squeeze and breathe, in and out through your nose. Remember that your breath is your #1 priority. Bring your knees a little to the left and upper body to the right. You want wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one line. Notice if the weight is in the ball of your foot. Bring the weight back into your heel. Move your hips back and down. Pull the elbows down. Lift your chest, lean back. Good, change. Feet together, arms up. Let's go into second set. Swing right arm, under left arm, bicep under tricep. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down, stay down there. Lift your chest and bring right leg over left leg, hamstring over quadricep. If your foot is wrapping, try to eliminate the gap between your right ankle and left calf muscle. Push your top leg into the bottom leg, and if your hands are in prayer, try to straighten the wrists, flatten the palms, and even out the fingertips. Always a next step in yoga. Bring the weight back into your heel, sit down, lean back, change. Feet together, arms up. Last one, here we go. Left arm, under right arm, pull your elbows down, sit down low, lean back, stay down there, and bring left leg over right leg. This side might feel different from the other side. This set might feel different from first set. This posture might feel different from the last time that you practiced. Today is Groundhog's Day, but our yoga practice is not like Groundhog's Day. Every day is intended to be different. Knees a little to the left, upper body to the right, sit down, lean back, and change. Feet together, arms up, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. So every class is a little bit different, every day is a little bit different, every body is a little bit different. Even though the yoga stays the same, right, we change. And in fact, it's a really beautiful control group to have in your life when other things are shifting, to come back to the 26 and 2 sequence. So if today feels different, let it be different, right? Standing head to knee, Dandayamana Janushrasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, pull your abdomen in. Option to stay here or start to round down and eventually pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece lamp post unbroken, you have no knee. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower. Standing leg lock, take a breath. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. If both legs lock, then bend your elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day, elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, slowly reverse out. Shift your weight to your right leg, big toe points forward. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot without sinking back into your heel and without grabbing the floor with your toes. Lift your left leg up, flex your left toes back, pull abdomen in. You can stay here or start to round down and pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlaced. You can also lift your knee a little bit higher into your chest so that you don't have to round down as much. Option to stay here. If you know your right leg is locked, no bend, no wobble. Inhale, breathing. Slowly, gently, lift your left leg up until it's exactly parallel to the floor. Take a breath. And on the exhale, kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If your standing leg is bending a lot, think about lifting your hips up so that your knee is over your ankle. If both legs lock from the side legs, make an L like Linda. Bend your elbows in and down. Touch your elbows to your calf muscles. Keep coming down. One day, elbows go below the calf muscles. Inhale. Exhale, change, slowly reverse out. Good, you can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend or a knee bend, right? Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, squeeze your left thigh tight, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, round down, pick up your foot, concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold and breathe. Whenever you're ready, slowly reverse out. Good for you. Yeah, nice stuff. Shift your weight to your right leg. Lock your right leg. So good. Lift your left leg up, toes back, round down, pick up your foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, even your thumbs crossed. Contract your inner thigh as well as your outer thigh. Keep your big toe on the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, tuck your chin to your chest. Put your exactly forehead on your knee. If you fall out, hop back in. Hold at your deepest point. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Lock your knee. Change, slowly bring your head up, arms straight, bend the left leg, left foot down. Good stuff. That was a forward curl. Next, you do a back bend. Standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana, Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back, knees together. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. Remember that we have 2 sets. So in the first set, focus on your breath, focus on your balance, focus on your back bend, arch your spine, kick from your hamstring and glute, kick back and up. As you're ready, bring the body down and the leg up. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. So from the side, 2 heels in line, kick back and up. In other words, 2 shoulders in line, touch your chin to your shoulder, shoulder blade scapula stretching away from the body, body down more, leg up more, reach forward, kick, kick, kick. Change slowly with control, kick yourself up. Beautiful, feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up. Out to the left, opening the shoulder. Reach back without turning or twisting your shoulder. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, thumb with index finger. Bring your right arm up and back with your ear. Keep your neck long, knees together, hips in line. Lift your right kneecap, point your left toes, lift your chin and chest, take a big breath, lift your arms, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously charge your body forward. This side might feel different, it does for me, that's okay. Fall out, hop back in. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick really hard. And again, if you fall out, hop back in, kick even harder. All 5 fingers together, thumb with your index finger, palm of your right hand faces the floor. Get your right arm exactly parallel to the floor. Reach your right arm forward, relax your left shoulder back, breathe. Slowly bring the abdomen down, parallel to the floor. Big toe to the ceiling. The harder you kick, you can balance a little bit longer. Body down, leg up, kick up one more time. Change, slowly kick yourself up. Feet together, arms down, take a breath. Second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, left arm up and back, knees together. Lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. That's all you have to do. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through your nose. If you always stay in the posture, try something new in the second set. If you always fall out, go a little slower. If you always stay lifted, try coming down parallel to the floor. Best way to fall is forward. Body down, leg up, kick and kick and kick. Change. Push your foot into your hand to come up slow. Feet together, arms down. Last one. Left hand up, out to the left. Reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot. Right arm up, left hip forward, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up. As you exhale, slowly kick, stretch, breathe. So do something a little bit different in the second set, right? Try something new. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Really charge your body forward and then really kick back. Come down, so the left foot stacks on top of the right foot. And if you fall out, that's okay. You just hop back in. Bring the body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, reach forward, kick, 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 change, kick up. Good for you. Come to the back of your mat. Tula Dandasana balancing stick. We want to stretch out the spine after that back bend. Feet together, inhale, arms up, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight white knuckle grip. Lean back, stretch up. Step your right foot forward, a big step. Shift your weight to your right foot, stretch, point your toes, and when you're ready, come down, eventually parallel to the floor. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. Body makes a T like tongue, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, 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 change, left foot down, beautiful, right foot back, lean back, stretch up, stomach in, step your left foot forward, shift your weight to your left foot, stretch, and come down. Charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you, shoulder blades, scapula stretching away from the body, chest down, chin forward, neck long, lift your right leg up, and change slowly with control. Return your right foot down to the floor, left foot back, arms down. So when possible, come in and out of that posture slowly. Second set, feet together, arms up. That's something I'm working on in my own practice. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward, lock both legs, stretch, and tilt. And as a reminder, sometimes this is the deepest point that you get in the posture, right? Better to keep the arms of the ears back flat, legs locked, eventually come down parallel to the floor, stretch forward, stretch back, change, left foot down, slowly right foot back, lean back, stomach in, stretch, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, keep stretching and tilt. Think like a human tug of war and you're the rope, right? You're reaching forward, reaching back, biceps with ears, use your grip strength, squeeze your palms together, stretch and stretch and stretch. Change slowly, come on up, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that, you can come to the top of your mat and face the long side of your mat for the next three postures. I will face you, I'm gonna adjust the camera angle just a little bit. Standing, separate legs, stretching. Dandayamana Bikram Pashimo Tanasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, arms down parallel to the floor. Option to keep the insides of your feet parallel or turn your toes in, pigeon toe your feet. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Beautiful. So there's so many options in these postures, right? You can put your hands on the floor, you can grab the outsides of your feet, you can even try grabbing your heels from behind and bending your elbows back. Everybody roll forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees. First the legs stretching, then the lower spine stretching, whole body stretching, 360-degree angle stretching. Coccyx to toes, coccyx to forehead, touch your forehead to the floor, in between your feet. Change, slowly come up, legs locked, back flat, press your hips forward. Very nice. Step your right foot back to the place, arms up and arms down. Lovely, let's try that again, stretching pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor, turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest and go down. Keep your legs locked, hinge at your hips. If your knees are bending, right, put your hands on the floor in front of you, walk your hands forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees. And if your spine is rounding, look forward, lift your chin and chest. Imagine that your heart will touch the floor before your head. If you have a grip on your feet, bend your elbows back, elbows to calves, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine. If your head's not yet touching the floor, take a little bit of a bigger step. Everybody roll forward, hips up, pull, stretch, breathe. Touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Change, slowly come up, lift from the lower ribs. Good. Step your right foot back, arms up, arms down. Good for you. We're going to go into triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale your arms over your head sideways. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your right knee and lunge. You can bounce a couple times to warm up the hips and knees. Sit down low, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Elbow in front of the knee, hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, profile of your face visible to the side wall. Push your left hip forward and down, stomach in. Push your right knee back with the help of your elbow, chest up. Now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. You can bounce a couple times. Sit down low, opening through the hips. Press your hips forward, lean back, and move your arms. So if your left thigh bicep is parallel to the floor, then the elbow in front of the knee. But if you're like me and the thigh's at an angle, right, maybe just the wrist or forearm in front of the knee. You do want to tilt so that you're using your left side obliques, your core. You're not collapsing all the way down. You're also not staying all the way lifted. Think about getting a diagonal line, a 45-degree angle from the top of your head to your toes. Look up towards the ceiling, reach your right right arm up, stretch your left arm down, roll the right rib cage back, open your chest, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change. Move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, right foot back to the place, arms up, arms down. Let's do it again. Second set triangle, inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, arms down parallel to the floor, press your hips forward, lean back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, bend your right knee and lunge, sit down low, lean back and move your arms at the same time. Again, hovering the fingertips between the big and second toe, never quite touching. Look up, stretch up, chin to shoulder, breathe, stomach in. If you feel like your feet are sliding apart, imagine you're gonna squeeze your heels back together. Feet stay in place, but that's the inner thigh strength we want to engage. Roll the left rib cage back, stack the shoulders, lock your left leg, left foot flat on the floor. Change, good for you. Move your arms, straighten your leg, right toes in, left toes out, quick check, make sure your heels are in line, not crisscross. Inhale, bend your left knee, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. So notice if you're sticking your butt out and folding forward, you want to press your hips forward and lean back like you could lean your whole body against a wall behind you. Look up, stretch up, palms face forward, wrists straight, triceps tight. Push your right hip forward and down, push your left knee back with the help of your elbow, now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture at the end of class. Lift your right kneecap, lock your right leg, keep your whole right foot, even the pinky toe flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, push the left heel into the floor to come up, left toes in, right foot back, arms up, and arms down. Great. Standing separate leg, head to knee. Dandayamana, Bikram, slowing down, going inward. Inhale, arms up, palms together, only cross your thumbs. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, 3 to 4 feet. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, face one side of the room or the back of your mat. Turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line. Backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and you go down. Chin to chest, stomach in. Round your spine, touch your forehead to your knee. If your forehead and knee aren't touching, try taking a bigger step and bend your front leg. Push the floor away from you, tuck your chin to your chest, bring your forehead and knee a little bit closer together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Let's take this step by step. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, walk your hands together, change, slowly uncurl, chin to chest, arms with ears, head up last. When you're ready, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels 180 degrees to the other side of the room or the front of your mat. My heels get crisscross in transition. If yours do as well, uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Big stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down, round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave, chin to chest, stomach in, bend your left leg if you need to, touch your forehead and knee together, front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips beyond your big and second toe, bring maximum weight to your left front foot, lift your left hip up, roll your right hip forward so your 2 hips are in line. This way your back can round equally on both sides. You're not like crunching into one part of your back or twisting your spine, right? From a bird's eye view, you just want to see a nice rounded spine, a little bit more space between every vertebrae. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change, slowly uncurl, right hip forward, full stop at the top. Good, when you're ready, pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Lovely. I remember when I first started practicing this yoga, I still have scoliosis, but it was even worse before learning the sequence of yoga. And in this posture, I remember my teacher saying, like, I can see the curvature in your spine, like I can literally see a scoliosis in your spine. And slowly over time through this posture, through the spine strengthening series, right, as we work the muscles that surround the spine, we can really get like an even bend and arch, right, so the back starts to lengthen. Second set, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, step your right foot to the right, nice step, pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward. So we want to set ourselves up for success with a good little setup here. Left hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. So often when our back is tight, which is like all of us, our hips will try to compensate by moving, right? So try to keep the left hip forward, again, 2 hips in line. That way, both sides of your back have a nice way to evenly round. At the same time, keep in mind that this is a compression posture. So yes, we're rounding our spine, but really in Ayurvedic medicine, it's about squeezing and compressing our abdominal wall. Pull the belly button in, tuck the chin to the chest, exhale, stomach in even more, forehead to knee contact. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, biceps with ears, head up last. Pivot on your heels. I'm going to face you for the last one. Uncross your heels, press your palms together, push your right hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You can't see your front foot all the way down. Try to keep your hands together. Palms flat, wrists straight, arms long, chin to chest, stomach in. Touch your forehead and knee together. Breathe through your nose. Push your forehead into your knee. Lift your kneecaps, hands together. Change. Slowly uncurl. Press your palms together. Feel your biceps working. Head up last. Good for you. Pivot on your heels. Right foot back. Arms down. Come to the middle of your mat for tree pose, Tadasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Heel to costume, slowly, gently. Let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. You can bring your right hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance left hand. Elbows down, spine straight, press palms together, feel biceps working. Change, right leg down. Shift your weight to your right leg, evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot and lift your left leg up, heel to costume. Let your left knee drop, never forcing the body. You can bring one or both hands together. On this side, my foot falls, so I'm going to hold on to my foot the whole time, right? But if having your foot this lifted does not feel good to your body, remember that you can always have your foot lower down your leg, eventually heel to costume. Beautiful. Change, left knee down. Toe stand, Bujongasana. You can do a second set of tree, just like every other posture, a second set, or look to the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Don't move your eyes. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. Anywhere above your knee is great. Anywhere on the thigh. Can bring one or both hands together. And as you're ready, fold. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down on your heel. Walk your hands back. Whether you're in tree or toe, point your right toes and stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Bring your left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Good. Change, right leg down. Shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze your right thigh tight and lift your left leg up, heel to costume. Let your left knee drop. You can bring one or both hands together. Option to stay here or fold. Hands to floor, make it an offering. Lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee, sit down. Walk your hands back. It's a moving meditation. Left hand, right hand, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. Sometimes you fall, sometimes you fly, always worth the risk. When you're ready, hands to floor, you can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg. When you're ready, press your hips forward to reverse out. Good for you. Change, left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We're on the floor for the rest of class. And I will adjust my camera accordingly. Bring your heels together. Let your toes fall open. Arms down by your side. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes open. Mouth closed. Savasana. Take an inhale through your nose. Feel your chest rise. And exhale through your nose. Let your shoulders fall. Breathe in and breathe out. For those, I think Margaret, you're the only person in this who's in class both last Wednesday and this Wednesday, but last Wednesday at a certain point outside of my window, I heard like yelling, and then I saw like police cars running by, and then I like heard a helicopter. And I talked a little bit about like, of course I could go on my phone right now or turn on the TV and try to like check in with the local news, but because it's not like I heard a gunshot or somebody was knocking at my door or whatever. And so I just decided to find out that news about what it is later. And it turned out that there was like an armed carjacking, like right outside of my apartment, which is a little bit scary, but nobody was injured in it, which is good. But I kept thinking about, like, of course it would have been tempting to go on Twitter or like try to, a local news source and try to find out what's happening. But that wouldn't have done me any good in my yoga practice, right? And again, of course, if you're in physical danger of any sort, of course, please stop your yoga practice and like do what you need to do to be safe. But if it's more just like you're wondering what just happened, part of our yoga practice is kind of like pushing back on those temptations to check the phone, to check the news, right? To fidget or to take a break or to come off our mat, right? Part of our yoga practice is just being gentle with ourselves, compassionate with ourselves, and also training our minds a little bit to stay in the present moment. And again, whenever your mind starts to wander, the body starts to move uncontrollably, the best tool in your box is a slow and steady breath. Take an inhale through your nose, and then exhale through your nose. And all of a sudden, I think yoga and life become just a little bit more manageable. Pavonna Mutasana when you're moving pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head, tuck your chin in, look down the center line of your body, pull and hold. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, nice tight grip, pull your knee out to the left and down towards your shoulder. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle does not naturally touch the floor, you can flex your right toes back towards your face. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. Squeeze your knees together and down, keep your head on the floor. Without lifting your head, look down the center line of your body, hold and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down, push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip, pull down, toning the biceps, opening the hip. Change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. So this is a good hip opener. You are also purposely putting pressure on your lower abdomen. It is called wind removing pose for a reason. It's a great posture to do if your stomach's ever a little uncomfortable or you have indigestion. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself another hug. If it's easy to grab your elbows, palm your elbows. And if you can't grab your elbows right, remember that you can interlace your fingers, grab your wrists or forearms. You can place your hands on your shins, squeeze your knees together and down. In every posture, there's always modifications, variations, degrees to every posture, right? So there's always a way for us to experience the spirit of the asana without forcing our body or doing something that does not feel good after class. Change, arms down and eyes open. So sometimes when we're in a posture, like our heart rate picks up or it's a little uncomfortable, right? And that's okay. But you're never going to a point of like sharp shooting pain. And also, you're not going to a point where like after class, you don't feel good. Because sometimes it's the opposite where, you're doing a posture in class and you're like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like sharpshooting pain, but afterwards you're hobbling around, right? That is also a sign that you might have gone too far. But again, a little bit of like uncomfortability from time to time, right? That's okay. We're just moving our body. Sometimes the body gets a little confused. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, you can skip the sit up, especially the first sit up. Roll off to the side, meet on your abdomen. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, and sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Great. Turn, lie on your abdomen. For the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bujongasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor, just below your shoulders, so your elbows point up to the ceiling. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Beautiful. So nice. Use 100% back strength. Come up halfway only. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle. Roll your shoulders back and down. Stretch your elbows to your hip bones. Big toes to the back wall. Fingers point forward. Make sure your hands are flat, not cupping. Press your hands down a little bit. Lock your legs. Squeeze your butt. Push your feet, hips and hands flat into the floor. Now look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up, and change slowly with control, lower down. So nice. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together and heels fall open. We'll return to a little bit of stillness and breath between every set of every posture. Second set, chin forward, hands flat on the floor below the shoulders, elbows point up, zip up your legs, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up and lift, stretch your upper body off the floor. Beautiful. Roll your shoulders back and down, maybe coming up a little bit higher in the second set, trying to hold still a little bit more, work on your breath, right? Look up towards the ceiling, drop the shoulders down to the floor, breathe through your nose, lock your legs, squeeze your glutes, press your feet, your hips and your hands flat into the floor. Keep your neck long, lift your chest up. Good. Change slowly, lower down. Look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, heels open. With the arms down and the palms facing up, it's an inverse rotation to the shoulders. It can be a little intense, right? This looking left and right. So you're welcome to bend one or both arms so that your hands are close to your face, and that will take pressure off of the neck and shoulder. Locust Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position, rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you as best you can. One day pinky fingers touch, but hands never overlap. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. Press your hands back, roll forward like a wheel, lift your leg. Change, right leg down. Relax right leg. Lock left leg, point left toes, lift your left leg up. Left leg should be solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken. You have no knee. Can you point your left toes a little bit more? Lift your leg up, change, left leg down. Tuck your chin in, mouth down, neck long. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you. Spread your fingers wide. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail. Toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes. Roll forward and lift both legs up. Come up. Everybody come up. You can do it. Struggle a little harder. Don't give up. Very nice. You got it. Mouth down, shoulders down, triceps tight. Squeeze your butt. Lock your legs. Lift your thighs up. Change. Slowly lower down. Take your arms out. Look to your right. Left ear on your mat. Breathe. With your toes together and your heels apart. It's also an inverse opening or pelvic rotation to the hips, to the pelvis. Second set, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you. You're stretching out the arms, the wrists, the fingers. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up. So when we're in this posture, we're stretching out the arms and hands. We're also increasing our heart rate. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point left toes, lift left leg up. So really press the shoulders down, keep the triceps tight, lengthen the left leg back, lift it up. Change, left leg down, third part, chin in, here we go, mouth down, bring your arms a little closer, spread your fingers wide, zip up your legs, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, lift both legs up, come up, everybody come up, you can do it, mouth down, shoulders down, triceps tight, eyes open, forehead soft, keep breathing, lock your left leg, point your toes, lift your thighs up, change, lower down, take your arms out, look to the left and let that one go. As you release the arms from underneath the body, you release a little bit of a tourniquet effect with an elevated heart rate. Fresh, highly oxygenated blood rushes through the shoulders, elbows and wrists into the fingertips. Bring your chin forward, Purna Shalabhasana, full locust. Arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail. Toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butts, point your toes, look up and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor. So nice, like a 747, taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow. Keep your neck long, arms strong, knees, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your right, Maybe hold after you're on your mat. Eyes open, mouth closed, breathe. Let's do it again. Chin forward, arms out, perpendicular to the body. Drop the shoulders. Lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and lift. So the arms are lifting, but the shoulders stay soft, right? You're not tensing your shoulders up, shoulders down, arms apart. You're really opening through your chest, your shoulders, as you strengthen all of the muscles that surround the back. All of these postures on the abdomen are so good for back strength. If you have scoliosis, right, these are your postures. These are my postures. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to your left, right here on your mat. Dhanurasana, floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers, point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Beautiful. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Kick from your hamstrings and glutes, kick up towards the ceiling. Point your toes, look up, try to get your thighs off the floor. Kick, 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 change, lower down, look to your right, take a breath. Inhale, feel the backs of your ribs open. Exhale, feel them gently close. So we're moving the body with every breath. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside. So we move the body with every breath. There's 2 schools of thought. Some people say that you want to inhale into this posture. Other people say that you want to exhale into this posture. And I will let you be the judge of that. So try one or the other in the second set. When you're ready, you're going to kick up and inhale or exhale into it. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. Beautiful. Roll forward once, freeze between ribs and hips. Notice if your wrists are bending. Bring the insides of your wrists closer together. Straighten the wrists, point the toes, squeeze your butt, look up to the ceiling. Kick, kick, kick. Change. Slowly lower down. Look to your left and let that one go. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana. I'm going to show you from the side. Open your knees and feet a little bit wider than your butt. As you're ready, start to sink your hips down and walk your hands back. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time till eventually you can sit down between your heels. If you can sit between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet, bend your right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are is perfect. You want a gentle stretch through your toes, ankles, shins, knees, quads, and hips, but never a point of pain. A little bit goes a long way. Remember that second set is often different. Change. Put your hands on your feet. Press yourself up carefully with control. Head up last. Turn around. Savasana. Head to the front of your mat. Feet to the back of your mat. And in between sets, as we lie on our back, we stretch out our spine, realign the spine, and get a nice rush of blood through the hips, knees, ankles, and toes. We'll do another sit-up. You are welcome to skip sit-ups by rolling off to the side. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Turn, come to the top of your mat. Second set. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Open your feet. Sit down between your heels. Knees can open as well. If you can sit between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet. Right elbow down, left elbow down, head back, head to floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head. Grab your elbows, each other, and hold. If this is all easy, walk your shoulders back higher towards your hips to lift your chest higher like a natural human bridge. And if that's easy, try to slide your knees back together, but knees never come off the floor. Change. Put your hands on your feet. Press yourself up. Head up last. Very nice. Turn around. Savasana. Head to the front. Feet to the back. Bring your heels together. Let your toes fall open. Arms down by your side. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes open. Breathing normal. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Great, turn, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Arctic Ramasana. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels. If it hurts to sit on your feet, you can always start by standing on your shins. Arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, chin away from your chest, stretch up, stomach in, fold forward. You can also put your hands on the floor and walk yourself in, or arms with your ears. Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Tilt your pinky fingers down. Try to keep elbows and wrists off the floor. Just the knife edges of your pinky fingers touch the floor. The rest of your arms are in the air. Keep your neck long. Slide your pinky fingers forward. Sink your hips back in opposite directions. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, slowly come up, arms with ears. You can also put your hands on the floor and walk yourself out. Good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. It is very common in this posture for the hips to not touch the heels and or for the forehead to not touch the floor. Remember that you have two sets. So maybe in one set, you're focused on bringing the hips down, and in the other set, you're focused on bringing the head down. But I like the idea that at least in one set, right, you do want your hips higher than your head, even if the head's not quite touching the floor. You want that tilt so you get a nice rush of blood towards the brain. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Great, turn, come to the back of your mat. Second set, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Big stretch up, stomach in, and slowly fold. Hinge at your hips, back flat, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, slowly come up, stomach in. Good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Breathe. Let's do it. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Try to get elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Great. Turn, come to the top of your mat, Camel Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between knees and feet. Place your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Press your hips forward, keep your eyes open, lift your nose and chin, look up. Option to stay here or let your head go back all the way. Option to stay here or hands on back, go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. If you can't grab your heels, that's okay. You can keep your hands on your back for support. Everybody push your hips forward. Lift your chest up, relax your head back. Look for your toes behind you. Place your hands on your back for support and change. Press yourself up without twisting your spine. Head up last, stretch up, sit down, turn around. Savasana, breathe. These heart openers are so good for releasing tension from the body. They're so good for healing our spine, especially in a world where we tend to hunch forward a lot, right? These big back bends are really good for the back, but sometimes they can feel a little uncomfortable when we're in them, right? This is an example of a posture where, like, if you feel uncomfortable when you're in it, but after class you feel good, great. If you feel uncomfortable when you're in it and after class you're hobbling around, right? Like maybe reflect on where you might have pushed yourself. And for the record, anytime that your back aches after class, like in a not pleasant way, the first thing that you want to take out in your next class is the sit-ups. Those are where we're most likely to kind of jar our back because there's momentum, versus pretty much in every other instance in class, we're going slow so that we can really use our muscles rather than inertia to work into postures. And eventually in the sit-ups, right, you're really using your muscles too, using your core to round evenly. Let's try it. Legs together, arms over your head. Use your core, chin to chest, sit up. Good. Come to the top of your mat. Second set, you can open your knees a little wider. Sometimes I like to roll up my mats. There's extra padding under my knees. Open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back. Try to bring elbows together, hips forward, chest up, head back. Go back halfway. Right hand down, left hand down. Full palm grip on your heels. It's almost like you're pulling on your heels so you don't fly forward. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward, lift your chest up, relax your head back, breathe at your deepest point. When you're ready, place your hands on your back, press yourself up, head up last, change, sit down, turn around, Savasana, so nice. Let that one go. Should feel really good to just relax onto your mat for a moment in Savasana, letting everything stretch out. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Arms over your ears. Wonderful. After that deep back bend and heart opener, we're going to round our spine and protect our chest. This is a cooling, calming posture after a stimulating back bend. Rabbit Sasangasana. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside. Stretch up. Chin to chest, go down. If you, like me, have a long torso and or short arms, and you can't grab your heels at the top, that's okay. You're going to grab your butt on the way down, unceremonious as that is. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Once your head is on the floor, now reach back, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip. Option to stay here or start to lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, roll forward, and then lift your shoulders up to decompress the neck spine. Lock your arms, stomach in, roll forward one more time, lift your hips. Change, bring your hips down first, and then slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc. Head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Second set, legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Great, turn, come to the middle of your mat. Second set, rabbit, let's hop to it. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down. You want to go in and out of this posture slowly with control. Think of it as a moving meditation, an exercise in mindfulness, patience. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor, pull on your heels. Don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up, lock your arms. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, roll forward, shoulders up, neck long, arms straight, stomach in, round your spine like a bunny. Good, bring your hips down, change, slowly uncurl. Head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana. At the beginning of class, right, we do the sun salutes because we're not in a heated room. But then we do a breathing exercise and we do half moon with hands to feet, awkward pose and eagle. And that's kind of like a warm up for the series to really move the body in all the directions. And same thing at the end of class, we do a little bit of a warm down and we'll repeat some of the motions that we did throughout class, like stretching the spine or touching a forehead to a knee. So our body has even more muscle memory for the next time we practice. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good. So the same way that we warm up, we also want to warm down. Head to knee with stretching, 2 sets. Right leg out, left leg in, 2 legs make an L, as in legs. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, stomach in, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in. Left elbow down, left shoulder down, two shoulders in line. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, sole of right foot pushes into inner left thigh bicep, stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee. If your forehead and knee do not touch with a straight leg, that's really normal. Bend your left leg as much as you need to touch forehead and knee together. Interlace your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot, bend your elbows down, suck your stomach in, roll into the right. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lay down and sit up. Great, Pashimo Tanasana stretching. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out, lock your legs, puff up your chest, and fold. Everybody lean forward with a flat back, straight spine. Spiral inner thighs down, flex little toes back so the soles of your feet face forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Good, change, slowly come up, turn around, Savasana. Go again, legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Great, segundo vez, head to knee with stretching, right leg out, left leg in, sole of left foot pushes into inner right thigh. Make sure that your leg is not on top of your foot. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, chin to chest, stomach in, touch your forehead to your knee. If it's easy to touch your forehead and knee together with a bent leg, keep going, try pressing your heel forward. If your leg is straight, keep going, lock your leg. Heel off the floor, elbows down, stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, two legs make an L, a 90-degree angle, no wider, stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, touch forehead to knee. This is great practice for standing head to knee and standing separate leg head to knee without having to balance, right? Feel what it feels like to have your forehead on your knee, looking towards your belly button. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you, lie down and sit up. Second set, stretching, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, keep going. Can sometimes help to like literally pull your butt out from behind you. Stick it out, lift your chin and chest up. If your legs are straight, lock your legs, puff up your chest. Everybody fold. Stomach to thighs, pull, chest and knees stretch. Rather than rounding and tugging at your spine, think about lengthening. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Change, slowly come up, turn around, Savasana. Nice little spine twist here at the end of class to reset our back. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Okay, come to the middle of your mat for Artamatsundrasana, half Lord of the Fish pose. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to left knee corner. Right arm close behind you, hands, fingers tented. Left arm up and over, grab your left knee with your left hand, heel and knee touch. You can also grab your mat. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Ooh, I feel this. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. My back is like, yes, this feels so good. Notice if you're leaning back or to one side, walk your right hand in closer behind you. If you can balance here, take your hand off the floor, grab your hip, your waistband, or even your left thigh with your right hand. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest, pull the abdomen in. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend your right leg on floor, touch left heel to right knee. You can also have your right leg in front of you. Left arm close behind you, fingers tented, thumb towards you. Right arm up and over, grab your right knee with your right hand, heel and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, stomach in, look over, left shoulder twist. Again, notice if you're leaning back, walk your hand in more. If you can balance here, take it off the floor, grab your right thigh with your left hand for a bind. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, eyes open, look back. We'll use the breath. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back. Twist, twist, twist. Good. Change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. So we start the sequence with a breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth, and we end the sequence with a breathing exercise, exhaling through the mouth. Often feels to me like I'm closing, I don't know, like a cosmic quantum physics loop or a wormhole. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Good. Come to the middle of your mat, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. If it hurts to sit on your feet, don't do it. Sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce. Every once in a while, try to sit on your feet because it's a little bit easier to breathe from your diaphragm in Kapalbhati. You're going to exhale through your mouth as you pull your abdomen in, so it'll look like this. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs will automatically draw in air. So you focus on the exhale, your body will take care of the inhale. It's pretty cool. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, sit up nice and tall. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second set, a little bit stronger, a little bit faster. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Sit up nice and tall. And begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back, turn around, final Savasana. Close your eyes. You can open your arms and legs, take up as much or as little space as you'd like, and take a deep, life-giving breath. Inhale through your nose, feel your body rise. Exhale through your nose, feel your body fall. Breathe in. Empty out. And all is coming.